Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Debbie Obierika and you're welcome back to another exciting video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I achieved the process of making this beautiful, gorgeous, coily fringe unit without a closure. This is my first ever hair tutorial, like wigging tutorial. It might not be all that, but I hope that the next one will be much better. I'm sure that when I'm editing this video, I would notice all the commas and all of that. You get so my voice is a bit different because I'm trying to, like, whenever people are doing hair tutorials, this is how they like talk, but this is not how we normally talk here. All right, so if you're new here, I'm a YouTuber based in Abuja, Nigeria. I think videos on asthma awareness, lifestyle and hair care, and actually I've been slacking on the hair care part, but in this era of 2022 we are going to be doing so much more. So I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this look. This units for my client. With her permission, I can wear it on my head just very briefly so I can show you guys how it sits on a human head. So if you're interested in knowing how I made this wig, it's very seamless, very easy, and in an hour or two you are literally done. Please keep on watching, and please, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, join the family, click the post notification bell so that whenever a video drops you get notified. Let's get started with this tutorial. So guys, this is the bundle I'm going to be using. I'm using this coily hair that my client sent over. As you can see, 200 grams. Then I've pinned down the hair. I know the pins look weird, but me, I like to spice things up. You can use regular pins to hold down the cap if the cap seems a little big on the mannequin. So now I've pinned the hair on two sides, and I'm going to start sewing on the lower part of the cap. So I'm going to sew on a straight line. So what I do is I double the sewing. So I pass my needle through the hair and then I tie it around before I close it up. So you can just watch the process of how I do it. So I'm going to keep doing this as fast as I can and to a certain point till I get to almost the middle point. Then I'll show you guys what happens from there. So all you have to do is, if you do not know how to get your lines properly, what you can do is get a measuring tape and measure 2 inches and mark 2 inches and mark. That's where you place the hair every time that you want to sew it. Because I'm already very used to knowing how to mark, I actually didn't mark this. It was later on I realized that for the tutorial I should have done that. So as you can see, I hold it down and pin to be able to sew on every line. You can use different types of pin depending on what you prefer. I usually just use my extra needle because it just works for me. Okay, so guys, let's get sewing. So guys, like I said, I'm going to keep sewing, line by line till I get to the middle. Right now I'm close to the middle. How you know the middle is that you measure from one end of the cap to the other end, and then you mark the middle point. So you can put like a circle there so you know where the middle is. It kind of makes your work easier and much more seamless. So I'm going to keep sewing around till I get to my middle. So guys, once I get to the middle, I do not continue sewing on the same line. I take it to the front. Now, because I do not want it to be too full, I started putting the front part from the middle because my client specifically said that she didn't want it to be too full. So now I'm going to sew on the front part of the cap, and then I'm going to start sewing round. So what it means is that instead of me to keep sewing on straight lines, I will start going round, round, and round in circles to be able to establish the fringe part of the hair. So keep on watching and see how I make progress. So I continued sewing round and round and round and round and round till I got to this point. Now at this point, I'm going to have to attach a sort of a closure. So guys, how I'm going to make my closure is I'm going to take one part of the hair and I'm going to fold it and sew. So I fold and sew. I fold and sew. I keep folding and sewing so I can make like a neat round patch for that middle part. That's sort of like making your closure without a net. So I'm going to keep folding and sewing, folding and sewing. Maybe one of these days I'll do a tutorial on just how to make this closure part for a fringe wig. And we have the final bit. So I'm going to go off camera and use my stretcher to press it so it can become flat, so it doesn't bulge. As you can see, it has a bulge. So I'm going to use heat to press it down, and then I'm going to attach this part off camera. Sorry guys, my battery died. This is the final look, guys. Do you like what you're seeing? It is so flat. It is exactly what my client wanted. It is not too full in front, and it's giving. So guys, I'm going to attach a clip of my client wearing it after she brushed it out, and oh my god, isn't it lovely? It is lush, it is beautiful. This fringe wig took me about an hour 20 minutes to make, and it was very, very seamless and very easy. Once you follow these steps, you'll be able to make your own fringe wig with ease. Tell me what you think about this hair in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye.